All right, hey guys, here we are back for hole number 4 here. And this is a very tricky hole. What I'll typically try to do is in a POC. Now, one of the things you may be able to do if you want to go something like a power 4, power 5, something along the lines of there, you can go for a rough bump. I'm not going to do that with the free-to-play balls. I'd much rather play it like this. Just try to play wind effect here. This is going to be a little bit more reliable. So you can see with where I'm trying to land and how much wind effect I'm playing, which is a considerable amount. And other than that, pretty close to the max adjustment, maybe just a little bit more. I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe 10-ish rings here. Almost 10.0 is what I'm going to go. Other than that, you know, things like wind effect are going to be really important. So that's why you can see that I'm just trying to kind of estimate how it's shooting over towards the hole. And as you can see, right around 10 was almost perfect. But you can see how offset my ball guide was. It's very significant. So you got to make sure that you're doing similarly, because it's going to be a substantial amount. And it's going to be easier when you come in that way with the Apocalypse, so you still have that distance on. So the only other maybe thing you could do is a rock, but you're going to be really close to max club on the larger wind scenarios. So that's one of the main reasons that I just went with the POC there. As you can see, it's a really straightforward. I prefer doing it that way as opposed to trying to get this, you know, my other opponent tried to do it this way as well, which is like basically trying to get it with like, you know, a little bit less spin. It's very tough to get this one to go like this. So, you know, with the alignment, but it is something that you can do as kind of an alternate. But I like the kind of controlled way that the backspin way is going to do. And you're definitely not going to, even a great ball right or left there, we're not going to cause ourselves any harm. Whereas if we do kind of go with that, you know, lower backspin approach, you know, you run the risk of potentially clipping that rough on that second bounce. And that's the last thing that you want to have happen. So good luck with that hole, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.